Well, whatever he's been doing, it's been working well for him because.
Did he talk about his microwave thing?
No. So he didn't talk about that.
Okay.
When I saw two girls that looked kind of like they came out of Ageha, which is like a magazine. They're like the stereotypical like Japanese girl with like the big hair, like hostess hair and the makeup. And I saw two young girls that were like that, and I was like, hey, Jake.
Flower in the hair as well.
I don't think he finished the sentence before he was gone.
Yeah. He was after them. He didn't even get to see their faces. Like he like turned
from behind.
He turned and because they were walking by in the opposite direction, and he turned and he was off, and we were kind of watching him from far away to see like what's gonna happen here. And he was like so animated as he was so excited to be talking. And
have you heard the continuation to this story?
What happened?
What happened last night?
So he met up with...
Can you talk about this?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. He's not here.
We can talk about it.
I told Dylan this is worth it.
So he well, I mean... Yeah, I heard it secondhand, but maybe Jamie should explain it.
Well, he was going to meet up with some other girls though, because
at Die Martyr. Yeah.
But then the next night, so last night he met up with the
girls there.
The girl he chatted up the previous night.
And the girl's like, "Hey, you know what? Let's go out to a J-pop concert." And he's like, "Okay," because he just says yes to everything all the time.
He just goes, "Hi."
Yeah, exactly. And they went out to this club, and afterwards she's like, "So, want to go back to your place?" And he's like, no, let's go to your place. Turns out she lives 2.5 hours away, so they get in her car and they drive 2.5 hours.
Which is quite amazing.
They drove her. And long story short, wakes up this morning in a random bed in Osaka, not quite sure where he is, not sure where the train station is or how to get back. Then it turns out there's no direct train, so he's trying to figure out how to transfer and get back to Kyoto, and eventually makes it, gets home, takes a shower, and then shows up at work.
Well done.
Yeah. There was no hanky-panky occurred, of course.
Oh no! Well, no. He kept saying he's like, oh yeah, we had a slumber party. Oh yeah, slumber party.
Slumber party.
And I'm like, oh, that must be Utah talk for like, I hit that.
Yeah. I hit that.
Yeah.
Oh my
slumber party.
That or they sang revival songs and s'mores.
So what were we saying about Guillaume Festival and syphilis again?
Yeah, he's gonna pull an Omar where he's gonna come up to me in a few weeks and be like, why is it hurt when I pee?
Are you sure it isn't the Guillaume Festival caused the syphilis outbreak?
I'm pretty sure there might be a correlation.
He's trying to revitalize the whole thing. He's bringing it back.
Bringing back syphilis. And gondola.
Gondola.
Gorgonzola. Whatever it's
Gorgonzola.
You gotta bring Jack Gorgonzola, that's true.
Granola. Gary Coleman, put down
Oh my god,
Coleman.
I have a new horseshoe coming out of my nose.
Oh man. Well,
different strokes for different folks.
Yeah. Oh, that also reminds me though of the Frappuccino machine. Oh, wait, the Fappuccino machine.
Yeah.
Whoa!
So I went to the coffee machine, and everyone says it's milk. I don't buy it.
Oh,
so
God.
Coming out of the machine, underneath it is this congealed white goo. Goo that's just sit there, and I'm like, that can't be what but Omar doesn't work here anymore. So I'm trying to figure out what it could be, and it's a cappuccino machine. I'm like, it looks like a Fappuccino machine.
Wait, was Duncan having one of those biscuit contests?
Yeah. The Boy Scout biscuit.
It was not Duncan because he wasn't here. I know that for a fact.
Okay.
Otherwise, he
just left us a present when he left.
Duncan's
Duncan's biscuits.
Duncan's biscuits.
Duncan's
soggy biscuits.
Jamin posts in the chat that everyone in the office...
Do you have that legend in America? The soggy biscuit.
The soggy biscuit?
No, you don't know.
I think that's a British.
It's just this British thing.
He was talking about the squidgy biscuit last
time.
The squidgy biscuit thing.
Soggy, squidgy, yeah.
This is what he was talking about.
You don't want to talk about that after.
Jake had some crazy name that I've never heard of before in my life.
Jake said it was... No, wait. I would like to air a correction. Jake said it was called the German Thunder Punch. And I
He pulled that out of his back pocket. I'm like, what the hell?
And I'd like to air a correction. I checked up what German Thunder Punch was, and it was not the same.
It's not the same.
Wait, what is it?
It is. You have to look it up yourself.
It's the Utah German Thunder Punch.
Everybody should know, anyway, when they're listening to this podcast, they need to have, like, urban dictionary open in the background, so,
It's not the German.
Quickly look up stuff.
Yeah.
I want to know about the German Thunder Punch later.
Well, I don't... Okay, you're going to have to look that up then. But Jamin...
Thunder Punch.
Thundercats.
Oh!
Is the German Thunder Punch something you would do with your imaginary boyfriend?
No.
Okay.
It's something your imaginary boyfriend would do with you.
I would have to ask imaginary boyfriend's opinion.
Yeah.
And I'm sure his answer would be quite the shocker.
Yes.
That's going to be a real showstopper, folks.
This is really the best podcast ever. We're not gonna beat this one.
No, it's good.
It's over.
You need all these like secret undercurrents, don't you?
But Jamin posts in chat that like, what's with the Frappuccino machine? And I look up because Jamin sits kind of close to me. I'm like, Jamin, did you do that on purpose, or did you not know what fat means?
Accidentally spell Frappuccino wrong?
Well, what's all the Japanese on it? Yeah, they don't know anything.
Yeah,
well, they don't know, but Yudan, who's an artist, who's a Japanese artist, wasn't he the one who posted like, Frappuccino? What's that? Pepe, who's the Spaniard.
It was Pepe.
Oh, was it Pepe?
Yeah. The Spaniard, Pepe. And he worked on Star Fox.
Yes, he did.
Pepe. We'll call him Pepe from now on.
You should totally call him Pepe.
He always pipes up with, like, the disgusting stuff. Have you noticed that?
Well, just interesting stuff.
But interesting, disgusting stuff.
Disgusting.
Always. We have this, like, chat room, like, that everybody is in.
So he's very British.
He watches a lot of Monty Python, apparently, so he has a British sense of humor.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Benny Hill.
Well, this actually came up recently because Jamin also posted something in that same chat room. He was like, Steven Tortilla on Kotaku wrote this article about like the best games so far in 2011. PixelJunk Shooter 2 is on there, and of course Pepe doesn't know that his name is Steven Tortilla. That like Jamin was trying to yank his leg.
He's trying to what?
I was trying to tug on his
what?
And so Pepe's like tortilla. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna have to post this picture of what Dylan is doing right now because he's holding Gary Coleman up in front of his face and he's cut the eyes out of Gary Coleman.
And he's looking at it like he's some kind of no mask or something.
That will go up on. I'm gonna need to make a PixelJunk.
See, now that's what I remember.
The fun you can have with Gary Coleman, the poor guy. This is all in respect of.
We're desecrating the deceased. You do realize?
No, because he
won't mind.
No, he's dead. He can't mind, can he? I mean, it's worse to desecrate the living, surely.
All of a sudden, we're gonna hear a thundering voice from me. What are you talking about, Dylan?
Yeah.
But Pepe is like tortilla. That's a really strange name. Did you know that the tortilla in Mexico is actually like, and he's doing this all in English to the English speakers here.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that tortilla means like a corn flat? I forget exactly how to describe it, but it's a tortilla. And apparently it's something different in Spain. It's some kind of egg-like product in Spain.
Yeah.
But it is? That was pretty. Yeah, I'll have to look that up.
He always comes.
It's also known as the German Thunder Punch.
Yeah. That's what we found out.
In Spain, that'd be rough. Oh, okay. Oh, we're doing horrible things to Gary Coleman.
We got you like impaling him as a warning to other short actors.
Oh my god, that's
Can I just point out that Dylan has not had a drop of alcohol. He is like red in the face now.
I need to be a little.
He's not putting pupils on his fingertips. He's putting pupils on his fingertips in order to really enable the.
I think you should take a picture.
Let's take another picture.
Yeah, let's.
This is a good one.
Let's really know what kind of people the game creators are.
Yeah. Let's.
Oh my god! That's awesome.
This will be up on the PixelJunk Radio fan page on Facebook, and I will need to create a Google Plus page for PixelJunk Radio because you need to.
Quite scary.
This is.
He's looking around.
Okay.
This should have been a video podcast.
Yeah.
This should have been a video podcast.
Oh god,
I need to make a video.
This is great.
How do I dispose of this?
I've never had so much fun with Gary Coleman.
Oh my god. I'm sure you're making some people jealous.
But this isn't worse than when we were talking about doing stuff with the Pope on the.
Well, I had to edit that out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I had to edit that part. I had to edit out. Oh, no, the Pope right there. We have our
That's off
boundaries.
limits.
He's got his own mobile.
Yeah.
Well, that is really freaky.
Okay. Okay. Since this is a this is a podcast, a non-movie.
It is indeed.
Oh my god! It's so
They're so googly eyed. Those eyes are
I'm gonna
so
have like nightmares about this for the rest of my life.
The problem is your fingers poke.
Wow, that's what she said.
Exactly, that was going to be too much of a lead.
In the eye sockets.
Your finger's going too far through the hole now.
Oh, this is too good.
Oh,
this has let out a lot of tension, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
Thank
Just
you,
the two
Coleman.
fingers in there at once really kind of.
It does.
That's always the question.
Anyway.
Okay.
Or do you go straight for the German thunder punch?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Which you're gonna have to look up later.
Well, Ariel's going to find out later from her imaginary boyfriend. Yeah. So this is our new running meme. Ariel's imaginary boyfriend is
And
a
his
new
thunder
meme
punch.
of the podcast. We'll be bringing him up, as she will.
The AIBF?
Oh, I think it's going to be brilliant.
This is so awesome.
I'm going to look forward to every podcast from now on.
Yeah.
So, what are we talking about next?
We have a fan mail from Froday.
Oh, yeah, from Frodo.
Frodo's
our only fan at the moment.
If you have a Friday email, I will really feel like part of the crew, because that's...
Well, so we do have one from him. I don't have the exact words.
You have a question for Garnett,
for you.
from Frodo.
Froday wants to know, like, how you got interested in the PixelJunk series to begin with. What was the...
And where his ring is.
What?
How did I get interested in the PixelJunk series
Yeah,
originally?
what caught your eye? What?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
What?
Well, it was just shortly
stumped.
after we sent you that large box of cash.
Oh, that was
That was it.
Right. That, and there were a couple of Krispy Kremes and a box of $100 bills and
Yeah.
some cigars.
Yeah.
And that big cake box that the naked girl jumped out of.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that just did it. I think it's
I don't know,
solved the
we
deal.
cover everything, and I remember covering racers and thinking, well, that's a bit shit. And
Yes, yeah. It was actually quite good, but
just had to give Bill and help.
I have to follow up on that.
You do.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. We all got... Monsters was a very big hit around the Ziff office.
Oh, really?
Monsters was a very big hit around the Ziff office. We played a lot of that game. We played a whole lot of that game. I would say it came up on the One Up show, and we started covering it there. I think maybe Ryan O'Donnell was the first person to get hooked on it, and we all started playing it. And you typically in the cycle you're burning through games on about a 3-day burn at most if you're covering them. It's very good. It's like get in,
So many you got to play through.
learn it, get it down, especially for video shows, because you got to get the capture done, and it's like you've got to keep pushing the capture into the production team to get that stuff ready.
Yeah.
And Monsters stuck, and I found myself like 6 weeks later I was still playing Monsters. And
that means a lot, because Garnett he starts games and then he plays for an hour and then he doesn't.
And just gives up.
Well, it's just he has so
stamina
many
whatsoever.
games.
Yes.
He gets games thrown at him.
No stamina.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Gameplay only lasts for about 5 minutes, and then you just gotta go take a nap.
but the story is excellent. The story is so damn good.
And the music.
Oh, the music's fantastic. Production value's off the chart. Have you seen the costumes? And then of course Eden hit, and I mean if you know my musical likings, obviously that was a big.
And it was the colour you were impressed with as well, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely! Because remember we came and had that interview. Like, was that? That was wow. That was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's quite a while back, wasn't it?
Yeah, when I learned that it was interesting because like a lot of the reason that Eden has such an interesting visual character to it is because the color space is not done in the standard RGB. He did it all in the old CMYK stuff, which like from doing print, of course, I immediately clicked to like, oh my gosh, he's got all the Pantones laid out in front of him, and he's got so much color variety to work with it. It has a very vivid appearance, and then of course that put you guys through the ringer trying to duplicate that on a screen. Yeah. But you guys did a great job with it. But then that and the music, and it was very. It's just sort of a moment where that was a game I could get into and go back and still go back to all the time, up to the sideways blowing wind level.
That's the last level.
It's devilish.
You and me both.
Devilish.
One of the first times in my entire life I ever physically threw a controller.
It's devilish. It's devilish. The whole rest of the game, you're so relaxed and just bopping along with the music, and you're into it, and then you get to that madness. You're like, oh, this.
Yeah. I actually thought there was logic thrown into the game such that whenever I was about to get a Spectra, and maybe it's just
the wind
it purposely changed the wind to the other direction.
I love the background on that though, because it's like all this like weird, sort of chasing colours and stuff.
Yeah.
But the crazy one is your World 9, the really crazy background, isn't it?
Yeah.
With like it looks like a old 8-bit computer that's crashed.
That's one of the digital box that are all like
it's just colours.
Crazy. Yeah, it's cool.
One of my favorites.
Crazy.